Hello? I don't even know if I can be seen. Everything that is wrong is wrong today. Uh um move this here. So everything that I usually use when doing these streams is not working today for some reason. I usually I have no control over, I don't know, OBS just isn't working. I can't figure out why the path is invalid, why I can't figure out any of that shit. I don't know. I should have gotten on it earlier and tried to fix it, but it's too late now. So I honestly don't know. I don't know I don't know what I have to do to fix it. I'm so pissed. All of a sudden it just broke today. It worked perfectly fine a couple weeks ago, and then it's just broken today. Oh, Jamie, you're not feeling well? That's no bueno. That's no good. So I don't know, I don't even know where my mic is at. Bring the mic. Oh, that's a little too far down. So I don't even really know, what you can hear, what you can't hear. I don't know, because I don't have any control over that. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. They sound good. All right, cool. I've been having a horrid day. Your video streaming up. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad day. It fucking sucks. Having bad days fucking sucks. Kelsey, I just moved my ex out of my apartment today and I really needed the petty king. Well, bitch, get that. What was this? I was trying. Fuck. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. Some Beyonce there for you. A Girl Comics, A Girl A. We hear you perfectly fine. That's good. Finished gingerbread houses with the kids just in time. I love gingerbread houses. If I bought it, please don't touch. The life of a free spirit. What up? So I don't have the ability to. I don't think I have the ability to do a live reaction, because I wanted to react to the day one of Christmas vlogs or whatever that she hurriedly put together last night at 5 a.m. Someone sent me the Snapchats of them of her trying to get it up super, and I haven't watched it yet, but from what I understand, she literally didn't go anywhere or do anything. So it's literally going to be a vlogmas of her sitting around, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Michael, are you currently single or dating anyone? I am single as a Pringle. So I think what I might do today for this stream is this could be really dangerous. This could backfire in my face so fucking hard. So fucking hard. And this is super fucking last minute. This is not planned. This is, hold on real quick, because the light behind me looks like doo-doo. Let me fix that real quick. The light behind me looks like straight up doo-doo. And I already don't know how I use things, apparently. Is that better? The Legos was special. They're Legos? Oh, God. That's better. Spitting llama drama. Hey. I'm 15 and I'm more mature than that behemoth. Probably. I love KDW. KDW is just like, her edits are everything to me. Dude, did you guys see that that one guy whose Lego collection got stolen? That shit was so sad. Like, he had like collected those Legos for so long, and then they just stole it. Like, that's so fucked. And they came in and all they stole were his Legos. Like, they didn't steal any fucking Spy Studio. Yeah, I was on my phone to turn the lights down. That was all I did. It wasn't that scandalous. It wasn't that crazy. It was so like all they did was steal his Legos. Like, they didn't steal his computer, his TV, or anything like that. They literally just came in and stole his fucking Legos. What do you think about Nikocado leaving Orlin? I think it's sad that Orlin's the one that got left, considering he was dealing with a psychopath. But what I think, honestly, people have asked me about like Amber and Becky too, like how I feel about, and it's like, honestly, I'd rather trash people be with trash people, because then they like spare us like the mental games and abuse that they would inflict on like unsuspecting and innocent individuals. So KDW is the new Martin Scorsese, pretty much. I mean, good for them. I really be crazy together. Like, I honestly don't care. I don't know, dude, if someone was holding a fucking knife and like saying all this crazy shit in a 30-minute long rant, that's fucking weird. And honestly, I'm surprised that YouTube even allows that. Like, dead ass serious. But I mean, I guess I'm on here too, though. So I mean, I shouldn't be that. But like, that's fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. Like, the amount of just, I don't know. The thing that really gets me with Nikocado is that bitch is extremely like two-faced when it comes to like his portrayal towards like adults, and then on his channel, it seems like when he was on the Tosh.0 show, he was meek as fuck, he was quiet as fuck, he was normal, if you want to, whatever normal is to you. But then he's like on his channel, he's like a sobbing mess who constantly gets hot sauce in his eye, and then there's like doing weird shit and talking about how he has herpes in his, like, I don't understand it. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Like, I would have had a little bit more respect for him if he went on Tosh.0 and acted how he always acts. Most people that go on there act how they act. Like, but he went on there and he like pretended to be normal. And it was like, and I can guarantee you, like, the Tosh.0 producers were like, okay, like, they probably wouldn't have aired it if like Tosh hadn't got so many good jokes in. But like, I think that they expected him to come on there and be like a train wreck, and then he just like came on there and pretended that he was like a good Judy who was like super nice. Like, it's all a fucking act, dude. And like his Uriel Parker, thank you. His whole thing of like wanting to like do mukbangs with like the big chicks of YouTube, like, it's fucking weird. Like, it's very weird. And I don't really get it, and I'm never gonna get it. And I don't look like Orlin. I don't care what fucking people say. I'm over that fucking thing. I don't look like Orlin. The more I look at his face, the more I don't look like him. So I don't follow Charles Gross. I don't know. I saw I believe the Life of a Free Spirit she did a video on it, but I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. So I don't really follow him. Didn't he trick Amberlynn into no? Yeah, well, no, that was that Cassie Steele bitch. That was that Cassie Steele bitch who, like, that shit was fucking scandalous too. That shit was, oh my god. I think I wrote a comment on that chick's page. Like that shit was weird. Crazing all the way to the bank. Apparently that's what it is now. I mean, on YouTube it's like if you want to be successful, just be like have infinite mental breakdowns, do commentary or like drama channels, and then like talk about mental health, and then you'll like skyrocket. Like that's just essentially that's how it is now. Like it doesn't, you don't really need to like the, honestly having the break like okay, like do I think Trisha Paytas is like trash kind of like, yeah, but I think that that's like her like I think that is who she is. Like I don't, if you've like heard her stories, if her stories are true. um Michael, why do nursing students need chemistry classes? I don't know. All I know is that it's a prerequisite. That's all I know. It's just, it's not like it's whatever. But I think that I need to turn live chat on. Sorry. I think that he just like, I don't even know what the fuck I was going with it. Oh yeah, Trisha is like trash. I think she's just trash. I think that's just how it is or whatever. I think she's like that all the time. So that's, I've always also wondered that too, like these people who put on these personas, like how hard is it to like distinguish those personas? Like, cause it's one thing, like say you're Miranda Sings, right? And you're Colleen Ballinger. There's a very big distinction between those two individuals. But I always wonder like how is it for people like the Trishas or like the Nicocados or like the people that are like they look as and they seem as though like they're like dumpster fires all the time. Like how do you make that distinction between like being that and then like being a normal person? Like I don't know. I've always wondered that kind of. But yeah. Hey SJ Francis. I'm gonna have to figure out like why my OBS is broken, but hopefully I sent an email to Google because the stream key and stuff like is not working. And I don't know like I don't know. The stream's current bitrate. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't even understand. Mm-mm. I don't understand really how to use like YouTube's bitrate or like because I'm literally just streaming through YouTube. Like I don't even know like how to change anything because I usually use OBS and I can't figure out for the life of me like how I'm supposed to change the bitrate. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like real talk. Real talk, like I'm okay at computers, but real talk, I'm like also kind of not. Like I'm kind of just like there's not even an option for this. All right, well we're over it because I can't figure it out and I tend to give up on things I can't figure out immediately. So okay, so what I kind of wanted to do today is I wanted to like maybe I don't know, this might be a really bad idea. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh god, this could end up really bad. Because I can't do a reaction to the videos because I don't think there's a way for me to like I can screen share. Don't even know what that does. I don't know why I clicked on that. Like, I can screen share. I can screen share. Okay, I think what we can do, I'm not going to play it off my phone. I can screen share, and I think like what I'll have to do is I'll just have to go back and forth, if that makes sense. So let me move all this over here. Oh, no. Wait, yeah, I want this over here. I'll figure this out. I'll fucking do this. I don't know if you can hear her. Amber Lard. Addressing comments. Vlogmas Day 1. It's 22 minutes long, so there's probably 30 ads in that video. But let's see. Let me make sure that this is working. Let me turn this off. Can you still hear me? You can still hear me. Okay. 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 We can do this. Okay, so you're not going to be able to like see me. But you'll hear my commentary over it, I guess. I'm watching it on Amber Lard's channel. I don't know if she got monetized yet or not. So I'm just gonna watch. So you're gonna be able to like hear me, but you're not gonna be able to see me. So yeah, let's fucking go. I don't even know. I need to talk a little bit while this is playing to. Okay. Oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I can already tell it's not gonna work. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. It's not gonna work. It's gonna look like garbage. I'll just have to. Oh my god, I can like hear myself echoing so bad. So I think what I'll just have to react to it at a different time. I'll have to do. Maybe I'll just do a regular reaction video to it because I can't do that. But what I was thinking of doing is maybe I'll invite some people. If there's anyone that's down to come on here and just fucking chit chat with me, bitch, I'll drop a link. Like I mean, hopefully y'all aren't gonna like troll me too fucking hard or whatever. But like, if you want to come on here and we can just chit chat about whatever the fuck you want to chit chat about, we can like make that happen. So the Life of a Free Spirit wants to do this. How do I like even? Ugh. Oh, I think so. I think I can send her a link. I'll just send her a link over Twitter because we like follow each other on Twitter like that. Because we like that. Why am I singing that? All right, so I sent Life of a Free Spirit a link through Twitter. So check your Twitter. A Girl's down. Okay, I'll send one to A Girl. I can fucking find her. We're gonna have like a mini AmberCon, I guess. Or I don't know. We don't even need to talk about Amberlynn because low-key, there's nothing that special going on in her life. All right, so I've invited two, so let's see how this goes. I don't know why I'm putting my shirt like that. It's just how I am. What did you think about Sarcastic Potato leaving the Amber Squad? I think she's got to do what she's got to do. Like, I support her in whatever she like needs to do or whatever. Like, there's no squat. I think there's like a misconception that like because we talk amongst each other that we have like this alliance or like this like. And I mean, I guess we've kind of like done that to ourselves by like talking to each other and then what we talk about. But honestly, we just fucking like chit chat. Like, there's no like hidden. Oh my God, I heard something.
Hello, hello.
Hey, girl. Oh, where's the thing at? I can't see anything.
Is this thing on?
This thing is on.
Nice. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. All right.
It's been an interesting kind of. It's been an interesting month, I would say. It's been an interesting like year in general,
yes.
really.
Yes, I would say so.
I saw that you got the coloring book up and going.
Yes, I am really excited to see what.
Yeah, I'm I if y'all don't know this, like Egg Girl sent me a caricature, or is it a caricature? No, it's a comic. Why did I call it a caricature?
I mean, in a way, it is, I guess.
Right? I mean, it is, right? Because it's like it's like a person. I don't know what is a caricature.
I mean, accentuating one's features, whether
right,
for the good, or the bad.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess in a sense it is a character. But she sent me a picture of Amberlynn and Twinkie on an island. Or wait, was Amberlynn the island?
Amber was the island.
Amber was the island, yeah, and Twinkie was like trying to like save her life, or I don't know. I love it. I have it up in the corner of my room over there. I like look at it every day before class. It's like it's next to my calendar.
Oh, how inspirational!
I know. It really gets me going, you know. Some people have motivational quotes on their mirrors. I have a picture of Amberlynn on an island.
Hell yeah, I mean, it's the closest thing, she'll get to Bora Bora,
Pretty much. Oh my God, yeah. Bora Bora. I feel so bad. I feel so bad that she's just never gonna get to. I don't know. Like I did my video about her like. I did my video about her like a couple days about the whole like bullying thing and how people feel a type of way about our content, I guess. And like her. I honestly feel so bad for her because like, dude, if I was making that kind of money, I'd be balling so hard. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad because in a sense, the way that she makes her money is by like destroying her life, like just like slowly dismantling her health.
I mean, she's exploiting herself, and the way I mean, I haven't really had like much what you would call hate in the community, but sometimes
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey.
You can hear me?
Yes.
I need to get my fucking headphones or some shit.
Yeah, probably.
I need to get my headphones.
Headphones always help.
Hi, baby. How you doing, Michael?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Let me get
I need to bring this over here.
Okay. Oh, let me disconnect my Bluetooth because I was connected to my phone earlier.
Oh yeah. When I was oh no, it's echoing.
You sound fine to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Egg Girl.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
We're bringing everyone out. We're bringing all we need now is Zachary and Willow, and like we can just do this all over again. Like all the day. When I was streaming in the parking lot yesterday or whatever, I didn't realize how horrible my audio was till I got home. I was like, God damn, I can't believe people sat through this. This is awful. Like, I feel bad now. I feel like awful when it like it's. I don't want to say up to a standard, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I owe everyone like at least some semblance of trying, like as opposed to like someone we know.
We love that raw realness, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Just keep it real raw.
I liked your stream yesterday, like talking about shopping and shit. I'm like, that's awesome. I mean,
yeah.
Amberlynn gets fucking tiresome at times. I'm like over it. Like my community knows that I'm fucking over it.
Oh yeah.
Really?
She's annoying. She's like anything for views at this point. It's like fucking annoying.
She is the I had this discussion with someone on Instagram on like if you guys DM me on Instagram or Twitter like that, like I usually respond. Like I'm usually pretty good about responding because I don't sleep. And not because I'm up all day or I'm up all night and then sleep all day. Like I legitimately have insomnia. Like I've tried to take trazodone and all that stuff and it doesn't work. But so like at 4 a.m, I'm usually up, and so I'm like, well, what else to do at 4 in the morning? Okay, I'll answer Instagram DMs. But I was gonna say, and I don't even know what I was gonna say actually. I don't know what I was gonna say. I fucking went on this crazy ass tangent that like had no meaning apparently. I tried. I think
it's something about Amberlynn's content and somebody messaging you about her.
Oh yes. I just think that like I think I was talking to someone about like she's like, do you think Amberlynn's a troll? And I was like, I think in order to troll, you have to be in on the troll, right? Like to be a good troll, you have to know that you are inherently trolling without having any of the like of course there's going to be some negative consequence, but like not to the point where like you're dying. You know, like, so.
Yeah. It's like she gives us those little slight inklings that she is trolling, like, you know, taking a big old swig from that gallon jug of water and eating the Burger King and, I'm going to taste just these candies. Right. But I don't know. It's so hard to tell if she's full on trolling and she just really doesn't give a damn. I mean, it's mind-boggling, honestly.
I think it's that, girl. I think it's that. I think she's full on trolling and doesn't give a fuck, and that's why I'm like, whatever, bitch. Like I'm about to go the fuck in.
Right. I'm at that point too, where it's like if she doesn't care, then why should I care? And I know a lot of people are like, well, you should be a better person. Like you should honestly, and it's like. Do I really have to be a better person? Like, I mean, yes, I should be a decent person, but like, I am not saying anything that is like, she doesn't say about herself or she, you know, it's all information that's given to us. It's nothing.
Yes, exactly. Like, and you know, and if she were to make like some heartfelt, you know, the haters are getting to me, you know, this is really shitty, it's really weighing me down type of a video, then maybe we might feel a little bit different of a way. But I mean, she's been like, oh, those videos are so funny, and oh my god, I look so cute. Oh, bah. Like she doesn't give a flying fart what we say.
We're not even haters, though.
Negative attention is good. So I mean, she's just a glutton in every aspect. So you know, if there was any
we're not even
of her caring, I mean,
when she did the whole like. Coming to the realization about her weight like a couple weeks ago, which is weird to me because she's been that big for a while now. It was interesting to watch the audience kind of come back to her in a sense. Like they didn't come back full. I mean, she was getting 2,000 likes and 2,000 dislikes, but that's better than 500 likes, 4,000 dislikes. So, but it was interesting to kind of watch people like turn and be like, oh my god, maybe she's getting it, maybe she's understanding. 3 days later, like just mukbang, like
mukbang after mukbang after mukbang. Like,
so it's like
the fuck out of here, dude. Like
right. God. And those people that like those people that made those videos defending her, like Peter Mon and like that other guy or whatever, like. Do y'all not watch any of that shit? Like before you came on here and like wanted to be like, oh, like I'm gonna champion for her or whatever. Like, did y'all not watch any of that? Like, did you not like literally watch her say fuck you to her audience and her supporters and just like phone it in for some quick cash for Christmas? Because we all know that like Becky is expecting a payday this fucking Christmas. All of the like solo trips to like every fast food restaurant
house, every day. Dude. The Legion of Doom, dude. The whole fucking house, bro. I've been thinking about making a follow-up video to my Legion of Doom video because like everybody comes into my comments and like leaves all the damn tea, and it's hard for my ass to catch the fuck up.
I've noticed Tammy has been like making the rounds to like she was on Shaquana's stream.
Yes.
She was in Shivy's stream. She was in your stream, Free Spirit. Like she's been making, and I'm like, I'm trying to understand like what is her motive behind this, because she always usually comes to just drop some bombs. Amber must have said something that triggered her. I honestly think that's what it is. I think she watches Amberlynn because it's her niece, and at the end of the day, there's still love there on some level. It may not be like an inherent love.
I don't want to speak for her or quote or anything, but the vibe that I get, because I do see her when she's in those streams, and I mean honestly, yeah, she's more like a family member, but she's just clearing up info. She's not really like openly, you know, being like all shitty, but like, you know, clearing up info, or if somebody has questions, you know, she's a really nice lady. She's really real,
she seems
real
very
nice.
Real.
Oh yeah, I mean, but she does not
feel like a vibe.
seem maliciously intended at all. Like, you know, just kind of clearing things up a little here and there.
I mean,
I don't think she's malicious either.
No.
Like even my last stream, like my stream where I talk about like drama or whatever the fuck, because I was like talking about other shit. Like I didn't even mention Amber like that at all, because you know, too much life going on. But she literally, her comment in my last stream was, "I'm just here for the contagious laughter." I'm like, oh shit, Tammy came back.
Yeah, she seems pretty endearing, and she seems pretty like no nonsense about it, which makes me think that like Amber must have been like a fucking Tasmanian devil when they were living with her I mean, to trick someone, not trick someone, but to like for your 18 or 19-year-old daughter to fucking to come on to like leave, and then like while she's there be like you can't come home. Like that's fucking like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like for them to all get together and be like, yeah, if there's no plane ticket waiting for you. Oh, Caitlin Page is here. Caitlin, do you want to come on here? I fucking love Caitlin Page. Y'all know who Caitlin Page is?
I don't know who that is.
No.
But I'm down to talk.
She's one of I think she did an Amberlynn video like a year ago or something. She did a couple videos like a long time ago, and ever since then I've like loved her because A, her makeup's always on fleek, and then like B, I'm a simple bitch. Like people don't really understand this about me, but like I fucking like if you give me some looks, like that's really all I need. Like you could be like, but she's one of those people that is like super chill and like super like I love her. She does like really good content.
I'm down. I'll probably subscribe once she. Let me check the chat.
How do I send people like links? Well, I don't even know if she wants to come. I'm like assuming these people like want to come on. Like, you know, like just like start sending people like tons of shit. It's so funny. Oh, she just got out of the shower. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think that also I thought that it was interesting hearing about the mom, like hearing the tea about how the mom reacts to Amberlynn when they have conversations, and how Amberlynn always wants to like just rehash all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's like a little weird to me. Like I don't fucking know. I just think that she has literally victimized her whole family and all of her goddamn community. It just sucks.
Yeah,
it just sucks. And I feel like as each day, which I think like I'm like low key, this Vlogmas shit, this is gonna be like the ultimate fucking month. Like, because I feel like with each post, she gets worse. Like,
yeah.
Right now she's Amberlynn, anything for views, read, and
well,
her new official middle name.
Anything for fucking views, bitch. And I bet you like some more shit. Like I've been waiting to like make another fucking Amber vid because I really want to show on my channel that my channel's not all about her, because I do get a couple of those comments where like, oh, you're so obsessed with her, all you do is talk about her. I'm like, no, bitch. First of all, this channel's about my life, bitch.
Yeah.
Like check the fucking playlist.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I'm not gonna spread my like channel's pretty much dedicated to her at this point. I mean, I go back and forth with like I feel like I've said a lot of like what I needed to say about her, like as far as like, so, but there are times where it's like she does something new and I'm like, fuck, I got an opinion about this though. Like, is that wrong of me to like want to like share my opinion about it? Like, I don't know. Like, and I've made other videos about other people, but it's like, if someone said to me like, do you see yourself in Amberlynn? And it's like, I do. Like, there are parts of me as someone who is big and was way bigger. There's a lot I see in her that are similar. I mean, not like rape accusations and abuse and stuff like that, but like, but when it comes to like struggling with your weight, like I get it on a level, and so like maybe that's why I care a little bit more than I probably should. But I just feel like she's, I don't know. And also at the beginning, there was something so relatable about her. I've said that a lot of times too. Like. Yeah. When I first started watching her, I was a fan. Like, I was a fucking fan.
Same. I literally thought, like, back in 2015, I'm like, oh my God, like, she gets so much fucking hate. Like, oh my God, they're just going in on her because she's fat. And it's like I said in like one of my videos, I'm like, it literally can't just be because she's fat, because like you have Boogie 2988, you have fucking Candy Fox and all them. Like, they're not getting like hate because they're fucking fat. And it's like when you look into Amber's shit, it's like it's a bunch of bullshit. And the reason why I brought up the whole Casey thing is because I remember like I came in at the tail end of that saga, and when that happened, I literally ignored all of Casey's videos, all of Cunt's videos. I was like, oh, they're just full of shit. But when I looked into it later, I'm like, oh fuck, I should have fucking paid attention.
Yeah, like because it was very like I got the wool pulled over my eyes too, you know, and I was in a very like sensitive spot in my like life, and I could see a girl who was struggling and not winning, and that's how I felt too. And even after I like got surgery and I started losing a bunch of weight and everything, like I was still on her side. It all changed. It honestly, my whole, and I've said this before, my whole opinion changed for her the day she made that rape video. Like it switched like immediately, and I was
ever since that video came out. I mean, honestly, that was her first real big lie for views and attention. Obviously, her channel wasn't really going anywhere. She was just a regular kind of average vlogger, being, you know, honest and dorky times with your girlfriend, yada yada. And then out of fucking nowhere, that video comes out. She gets exposed for lies, and that's when her channel and all the trolls were like, whoa. And then everybody started feeding off her like a hawk. And it was, you know, I mean, 6 months to a year until all the troll people actually really started coming out.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then that's when her personality changed, everything. Her know-it-all attitude started coming out. Then it was lie after lie, and she can't keep on top of which lies she's told. So now we have Amberlynn, you know, 2018. So it's just totally different.
It's also interesting how like when all of that flipped, her audience flipped, and I want to say like it took a long time before there was any traction about making videos about her. Like, and it was also like something must have switched in her brain where she went from like, well, like I think she was always been kind of a shitty person, but I think something must have switched in her brain where she's like, I can be extra shitty and make way more money.
Like, I think she's always been shitty too, and I think now she's just totally. And that's why I say like I feel like it's more obvious in each video. I thought about how you said earlier, Michael, how you were like you saw your. I said before in a video because like you know people even try to come to my channel and talk shit like. They're like, oh, well, Michael's so hard. And I'm like, I think that Michael's coming from a fucking sincere place of like fucking frustration. Like, you lost the fucking weight. Like, you had the surgery. Like, and you're fucking trying to better your life. Like, you're in school, you work, like, you bust your ass. And here you are. You've made progress, right?
Yeah.
Years later, and this bitch has gotten worse.
Yeah.
And I could see your frustration. I mean, that's why I think that you're valid. And I don't even feel like, I mean, yeah, you've made your Amber videos, but like, I don't know. I feel like you and Zach, y'all more so hold her accountable and just point out the bullshit. And I don't think you guys are just basing your channel solely off of her. Cause I mean, clearly like you guys talk about other things. I mean, you even showed like you getting your fucking tattoo and stuff, which, you know, I mean, I'll follow you doing whatever. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna do a Christmas shopping vlog or haul or whatever. I don't know. I have edited it, but I'm still debating on if I even want to post it because I feel like I don't know. I feel weird about like showing things that I bought. But a lot of people want to see it, and I'm like, well, I'll fucking post it. If I get destroyed for it, I get destroyed for it. But I think that when it comes to the content and like why I think a lot of it is the misinformation she spreads about a lot of things, like
weight loss,
weight loss surgery, being a gay person, being a gay activist, being all of those things, right? There's so much that she does that is just clearly just for clicks and clearly just for
gay activists of the world. Transgender talk is too confusing, so we're just gonna call her Cassidy, bitch.
Yeah, he is.
That was a person that once was. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That was a person that once was. Like, shut the front
That
door.
shit still makes me fucking mad, bitch.
It also it blew when that all went down too. It also blew my mind how quickly Becky co-signed it and how like no one in that house ever was like, just shut up. Just fucking stop talking about it. You know, like, because that's all you have to do is like, just fucking like, just shut the fuck up about it. Just don't bring him up ever again. And you're good. Because like, it's with YouTube and stuff, a lot of it's out of sight, out of mind. So the quicker you just like pretend like it didn't happen, the quicker the audience pretends like it didn't happen. So
exactly.
I don't know why she
continued. Video was like, me and Amber dated a few years ago, and next thing I know, she's fucking making a video accusing me of rape. I'm like, that's gotta fucking suck. Like, not only is Amber a fucking vengeful ex, but this bitch bringing up shit 8 years, bitch, no. And I thought I was a bitter ass bitch. No, I can't.
Well, and then when you hear about how they literally supported Amberlynn for that entire time she was there.
Like,
and then
everything was just the opposite.
And then the mom comes on and is like, actually the abuse came from the other way and she was consistently a shitty person. And then you see all the Facebook posts and the Tumblr posts and you're like, yep, she was a shitty person the whole time. Because like she would say and do some of the most awful shit. Like, and then she would post it on Facebook about how she's like trying to like, she's tired of this motherfucker for like eating her food. It's like, bitch, you shouldn't even be there. Like, you shouldn't even be like exist there. Like, why are you have no job? Like, that shit confused me. Like, that the level of I think that too is like the level of entitlement in her, which is so interesting on so many levels, considering she says she grew up with nothing, and I do believe that. But the people that I've met, and obviously this is a generalization, and not everyone who comes from said background is going to be the same person when they are older, but the majority of the people that I have met that had to grow up in the system are some of the most least entitled people that I've met. Like, they may be like a little they may be a little like, I don't want to say greedy, but a little like specific about like their things, and they don't like people touching their things and stuff like that. But like when it comes to like, you feel as though like you should be taken care of, or all the people I've met have never been like that. They've all been very self-sufficient and like worked hard for what they have, you know?
Normal fucking humans are self-sufficient. Like, what? Like, no one is just gonna sit on their ass and gain. No normal human gains 200 to 300 pounds in 2 fucking years. You know,
never known of anybody so unmotivated in every aspect of life imaginable. Like, holy crap, you are a caricature of your fucking self.
Right.
Dude. Like, what the hell? Like, I mean, there aren't even characters in movies. I mean, honestly, I think that's why I like this whole Amber Lynn sphere so much, is because it really is like a what do you call it, a sitcom. It's really like a sitcom. Like, this shit should be on TV. Like, with actors, of course.
Like,
if good actors pretend to be them, oh my god, it would just be so good.
I tell my community, I'm like, you know what, bitch, I watch Intervention, like, that's my shit. I watch 600 Pound Live, that's also my shit, but I have never seen anything like Amber. Like, thousands of fucking people in her community that she's like consistently lied to, ignored. That's kind of how I came into it, and that's kind of why I started reaching out, like, in my videos. I'm like, because I felt blatantly ignored. I mean, even a couple of people in my community were like, oh yeah, girl, we saw some of your older comments and shit, and like how you would try to defend her. And now it's like I literally just feel duped, and I just like don't give a fuck. Like fuck that. Like, you know, save the fucking new people, save the new subscribers, dude.
Yeah, I used to defend her hard in the comments too. Like, obviously not under like MichaelBePetty, but like I used to go and you know like and defend her or whatever. I mean, when I created this channel, I created a whole nother YouTube account, so it's like whatever. But I mean, I was
Lover 69.
absolutely, you know, in between the fupas. Like not that I loved her, but I defended her because I was like, how you guys don't understand what it's like. Like, she's trying her hardest. Like, give her a chance. Like, it'll click one day. Like, she'll come to a realization that this is no longer working. That was in 2015. Like, so like we're coming up on 2019 real fast, real hard. We're in fucking fifth gear or whatever. Like, we're 70 miles per hour down the interstate, and she's still gaining weight. Like, I watched a little bit of Amber Lard's video today, and I can tell by looking at her, she's not lost any weight.
Oh, dude, no. Oh, hell no.
She looks bigger in every fucking video. Like, I literally, and I love Amber Lard. Like, every time I comment for Amber Lard, I always tell her, like, aside, I'm like, the shade is not towards you. It's all about Amber. But I literally commented that, I'm like, anything for fucking views, bitch. Like, oh, I'm going to do Vlogmas, because why not, bitch? Why not get daily views for just sitting fucking around? Like,
I know that's the thing too, is like, what is Vlogmas going to consist of? Like,
sitting there talking to Eric and Ricky in the background, basically. That's pretty much
right.
It is.
She's gonna
That's
eat.
all it
she
is.
really said she's gonna eat too. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, she's like, you guys know how I live my life. I just eat. I talk to my friends. I'm with Becky. I get my fur babies, and I'm like, bitch.
My fur babies. Oh, gag.
She is. Also, can we talk about the conspiracy that is the dietitian real quick? The dietitian does not exist.
Repzilla is the dietitian.
Right. I honestly think that the dietitian is her, and it's just her way. Like, you know, like it. I feel like it's like the scene from Mean Girls or whatever. It's like the limit does not exist. The dietitian does not exist. Like, she is literally. She has created a fictitious figure that she can scapegoat her eating onto now, because she's tired of people coming at her about how like unknowledgeable she is when it comes to nutrition. So if she says, well, the dietitian, just how I think the therapist doesn't exist. I honestly don't think, I think maybe she went to the therapist one time, and then that was it. And then like that, she went to the doctor one time. That's no longer a thing too. And also, I'm sorry, but like, I don't know of any real dietitians that are just like out here emailing randoms on the internet being like, I'll help you. Like, that's a little suspect to me. Like, if you're either the world's shittiest dietitian and you got no fucking clients, or you're not a dietitian. Like,
oh yeah.
My baby, one of my subscribers, Andrea Ha, she's in the chat because I saw her say, I said that I'm always like talking to like the chat and shit, and she literally, like, in my last live, she told me that she went on Repzilla's channel and commented and asked him if he was the fucking dietitian, and he didn't answer. And I just thought that was the most hilarious shit, so I figured I would say that. Yeah, baby, I'm not trying to steal your fucking shit, girl. I'm not trying to steal your shit. I don't want her to expose me.
Is Repzilla
Free Spirit stole my shit?
Is Repzilla like another, like, what does he do? Or
she? Drama channel, but honestly, all he is fine. Like, that's all you got to know, is that he's fine.
Oh, really? So you're saying that I need to like Google image search real quick? Is that what you're saying?
He is cute. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I see you. Oh, okay. Well, I think I have seen this guy's videos before. Okay, yeah. My favorite Amberlynn video that's been done or whatever, well, other than like Shaquana Jefferson's videos, there's something about Shaquana Jefferson that I just fucking love. Like, I know some people don't like her, but I just love how real she fucking keeps it. But like the other person, and I don't agree with like 95% of like what this guy says, like, other than when it comes to Amberlynn. Like, we are on total different sides of like politics and everything like that. But that oh my god, I'm gonna say his name wrong. I can never say his name. He literally had me in one of his videos like butchering his name. It's like Omegon or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one who did the content cop?
Yeah. He's like the squid guy. His like avatar is like a squid guy. the way he breaks down. Well, first of all, anyone with an accent, I'm like here for. So, but the way he like broke down everything that like she like lies about and was just like so calm and so just like, you're a fucking idiot, Amberlynn. Like, and it's just like, oh, I just loved it. I just fucking, I mean, I understand now why like that video has like almost 300,000 views. So the Squid Dude is very thorough about Amberlynn, absolutely. Oh my god. So like what kind of like what kind of like gifts do you think that like Amberlynn's gonna get Becky for? Because I don't think it's gonna be like, because with Destiny all she had to do was get toys and that worked. Yeah. Because I don't know. So a video popped up on my recommended the other day, and it was like it was an Amberlynn Reed video, and it was like, come shopping with us. And they literally, it was her in a scooter. So like this video was in 2015, and she's in a scooter at a Walmart in Florida, I think. And it's literally her just like in Destiny in like the doll aisle for like a good 6-7 minutes talking about dolls. And like how much like Destiny is like literally trying to get like Amber to buy her a doll. Like she kept like going and getting dolls and like putting them in the cart, and then Amber would like put them back. Like a full-on child. Like, you know, that's what children do, right? When you go shopping with them, like they go and just grab things and put them in the cart, and you just have to like put them back. Like it's I think that like I think Becky's a little bit more expensive, but also Amber's making like supposedly $10,000 a month from her YouTube channel, which is fucking insane to me.
Yeah. I don't know about all that. Maybe on a good month. I mean,
do you think she makes that kind of money? I think
no.
like no.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna say how much I make on my channel. I don't make okay, so I work 30 hours a week, so like I make enough for like to like sustain my bills and everything like that pretty much. And I'm a saver,
Right.
but I don't make enough to live off of YouTube, like by any means. Like I think a lot of people have like this misconception that like I'm making all this money, like I'm making all this, and it's not that. Like I make a decent amount. I make less than minimum wage. I'll tell you that. Like if I had a minimum wage job, well, I also live in California, so like minimum wage is like $18. But if I was working like full time, like at a Walmart, I would not make I would make more money at Walmart. So I don't make like crazy money. Like some people out here think I make crazy money. I'm like, I don't.
I honestly think that anyone, I don't give a fuck how small or how big you are. I just don't think it's smart to like literally live off of YouTube as a sole source of income.
No.
Like I never have. And I've been watching YouTube for years, for fucking years. And I saw how that affected like so many YouTubers, like when the whole adpocalypse thing went down.
Yeah, you need a backup plan for sure.
Right.
Dude, like fuck that. Just go and work a normal fucking job. Like,
yeah.
Like damn.
Well, make it your side hobby, you know?
Right.
Make it your second choice.
And if your personality and like your persona is like your bread and butter, and that like that's like how you if your job is essentially entertainment, then you have to diversify said entertainment. You can't like put all eggs in one basket. You can't just be like, well, I'm going to do YouTube forever, because then you end up like Grace Halbig and you got nothing to show for it. Well, I shouldn't say that. That was really mean. But like, you know, like it's not everyone's channel is going to like last forever. Okay. Like no one is going to watch your shit forever. And if you weren't swirling away that money like a smart bitch and like investing in properties or doing something with that money, it'll go like that. Like it'll go so fucking fast. So I mean that's what I do. I've had like a financial guy for a long time, like since I was 19 years old. So like I know like I put this amount away every month or whatever, and I invest in like these stocks or whatever. So it's like, oh, I'm good. People are calling me. I'm popular.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I think that like she eats all her money, and she
well, yeah.
She literally eats her money. Like she literally eats her money. That's not like me being like rude or whatever,
no,
but like
food's expensive. I mean, especially, you know, like
10 racks.
I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how by going out, dude. When you go out, okay, when you're Amberlynn Reed and you're spending $30 at a restaurant multiple times a day, that adds up. That adds up really fast. Like so, like even so, like we'll just say the $60 a day at a restaurant, like times that by 7, like that's oh my god, am I gonna do math live right now? Like that's a really bad idea. That's $420 a week, so that's like $1,700 a month just on restaurant food, and then couple that with like how much food they spend like at a grocery store every day, because they go to the grocery store every day, which in me implies that they're eating all their food every day. Like, so they spend at least another $80-$100 there. So it's like that's a lot of money, like just in food. Like, so I can only imagine like. And then I'll top that off with now the Torrid halls. That ain't cheap either.
Oh no! Oh,
Torrid is not.
Torrid's expensive. Yeah. I was looking on their website. I didn't know that they were so fucking expensive.
Well, I mean, I've heard this like argument a lot too about like how unfair it is that Torrid clothes are more expensive. Of course, it's more expensive. It's literally physically more clothes. Like it's like.
Or fabric.
Exactly. Like you don't think that you don't like it's like me, right? Like so I wear a size 14.5 in shoes. So there are certain shoes where if I get them in my size and if I were to get them like 5 sizes smaller, they'd be like 30, they'd be like 20 or $30 less. But it's literally because there's more leather on my shoes. Like it's not like it's and what am I gonna be upset about that? Like they gotta make their fucking profit margins, right? Like I'm not gonna like it is what it is. So I mean that has to be like a shit ton of money. And she's saying she's like getting orders from there all the time. All the time.
Bro, she should just eat the fucking money itself. Like when the fucking check comes in, just eat the fucking check itself. She'll sustain all the paper and maybe, weight will be lost.
I mean, she would lose weight if she started eating paper.
I'm gonna eat 10 Rex.
She'd survive for 2 weeks and then she'd die.
Oh my god! Right?
She'd wither away to nothing.
She'd wither away to nothing.
That was just too funny. Like 2 weeks. Wait a minute. What? Do you realize how big you are? Because it's funny. Yeah. 2 weeks. Go on that 2-week diet then, Gorl. Fuck.
Right.
God, if it was that easy.
Just do it. Get it over with.
Like, what the fuck?
I think, dude, that shit always gets me too, where she's like, I can't physically do 1,200 calories a day. It would be too demanding. I have to eat to survive, guys. I have to eat to survive. It's like, girl, I did the 1,200 calorie diet for a month and a half before surgery. Did it suck? Yeah, but I'm alive. Like I'm still here kicking. Like it's not. I pulled through. We weren't sure there. It was very touch and go for the last 4 days or so. Shit, for the last 2 days, I was on an all liquid, like no calorie diet. Like the 2 days before surgery, you can't even eat a thing, and you can't even drink anything with sugar in it or anything. Like it's all like water and like Gatorade Light or that shit like that. What's that shit called? Like G2 or whatever, where it's like 0 calorie Gatorade. So I don't know. People have asked, like, that's another common thing too with them. Is like everyone's like, you make so much money, Evelyn. Just go in and get the surgery. She can't get the surgery. I know for a fact that she wouldn't be able to stick to the requirements to get the surgery.
You said that before, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, and that's sad because I can actually see that.
You have to. First, you have to prove that you were able to lose any kind of weight. So my doctor wanted me to lose 50 pounds before surgery. So that's what I fucking buckled down. I did it's called the liver diet, or like the fatty liver diet, where you like reduce the size of your liver. But I just did that for a month and a half, which is just 1,200 calories of like low cal, high protein, no carb, which is sucky. But I mean, you lose weight really fast. Like if you ever want to lose weight really fast, look up like the fatty liver diet or whatever, and like you'll fucking lose weight so fast. But it's not only that, but like her BMI is so high that I think that a lot of doctors, other than like Doctor Now, or like, you know, people who are like super specialized and at the top of their field when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think that like people are gonna be willing to like put her down on the table and put her to sleep. And you know, because that's super dangerous.
Yeah,
Her BMI is like 98. Like
Dude,
98. Like that's your BMI is almost 100%. So
Dude,
I just don't see a lot of doctors if you're gonna be like, and anesthesiologists that are like, yeah, I'll totally put her to sleep.
Yeah,
Put a
super
tube in her
safe.
throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is gonna go real well.
Dude, I can't even relate.
That's why I said like she needs inpatient or prison.
Bruh.
She needs either one. Like she needs to either go some. Yeah, she needs to like. She would lose so much weight in prison, dude, because they would literally give no fucks. They would give no fucks. And they wouldn't even let her get enough. Like they wouldn't even give her enough. Like even on her commissary, like I don't think she could buy enough to still sustain 580 pounds or whatever, 550 pounds. There's not enough shit for her to buy in commissary to like keep that weight on. So like I just think that like she needs to go, and they have like rehab facilities and like inpatient centers for like people to go and lose weight. Like, and she supposedly makes some money. Bitch, that'd be a good series. I'd watch that vlog.
I thought she should hire like a personal trainer for maybe at least a couple days a week and then vlog that. So at least
she should just hire Jillian Michaels.
A week of like workout, you know? God.
She should just Jillian Michaels would put. Honestly, I think Jillian Michaels could whip her ass into shape. Don't you? I think that she could. Bob, I don't think could, so. But I think Jillian Michaels could. I mean, Jillian Michaels got kicked off The Biggest Loser because she's too mean.
Prison sounds like more legit, though.
Right. Sounds like more probable.
Bruh, she get her ass because she lied about rape. You know how they feel about that shit in there.
Oh, yeah.
You get her fucking ass beat. I would fucking come for visitation just to expose her and be like, hey, y'all, I need y'all to watch this.
Oh, my God, yeah. Put me on your list. I got some tea to spill about your fellow Sully.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, hey, I'm here to visit Amberlynn, but I'm also here to expose her. Let me show y'all this shit.
Right. I don't know how Lady Prison goes, but I can imagine that it would be not fun for her there.
Do you ever watch 60 Days In? I love that show.
I haven't. I've heard of it. Is that like the one where they go undercover and they're like in jail for a little, like for 2 months or whatever?
Yes, I live. The female prison is crazy because all those bitches, they're on drugs and they stay up all night and they fucking try to fight each other over like dumb shit.
Really?
I live. Do you see that, Ed Girl? Have you seen 60 Days In?
No, I have not. No.
Y'all should watch it. I don't know. I watch all that bullshit.
There's a lot of things that people like. I was doing that podcast with Survive, Sleep, Slay, and before she was like, "Do you watch 90 Day Fiance?" And I was like, "No." Like, she's like, "Oh my God, you need to start watching 90 Day Fiance." And I was like, "Fuck, I guess I need to start watching that then," because apparently it's super fucking good. Like, but I don't watch a lot of. The only show on TLC that I like watch religiously is like Sister Wives. Like, I fucking love Sister Wives. I need to know what Mary is doing.
Oh fuck, my damn thing. I don't really follow. I've seen a couple episodes, but I don't really follow it. I know it's like the women, they like share a man. It's like polygamous or some shit. And they all have like hella fucking kids. I'm like, bitch, bye.
I know, right? Like, I couldn't handle that. They have like 30 kids or something crazy.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I mean, I don't know, like as a gay man, I don't know. I don't know if I could share a partner like that.
I couldn't fucking share a partner, and I'm fucking like
no.
Right?
As
a human being. Yeah.
As a human being. I'd say no.
I mean, I've like propositioned like Jamie and Willow to be like a sister wife, but it's like it's not happened yet, and I can only hope one day.
Rebel the girl for complimenting my earrings. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like always in the chat. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Thank you, girl. Oh, hey, Peachy. Hey, y'all.
Oh my God. Did fuck, what was I gonna say? I just like blanked right now. Oh, have you followed? Have you watched like Willow's friend, like Jeff, at all?
Willow has a friend named Jeff on here. No,
His name is like Jeff Hirsch.
Jeff Hirsch.
Yeah, and he's done like some Amber Lynn videos or whatever. I love him too.
Is this him with his glasses and shit?
Yeah, I think
He's
so.
got like a shaved head. Okay.
Yeah, he's like
he's pretty funny. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
I think he goes by like the Pumpkin Jew or something, or like I don't know. I've heard him referred to as the Pumpkin Jew, and I'm like, what is that? Is he like a Jewish person?
I'm gonna watch him. I just subscribed to him. One time in a stream, I'm not sure if anybody in the community told you, but like I felt so dumb. And girl, you already know what story I'm getting ready to tell, girl. But like my chat was like suggesting me all these people who fucking make Amber videos, and I went off on a fucking rant because I got annoyed. I'm like, look, bitch, the only people in the community that I fuck with is Michael and Zach, and I don't fuck with nobody else. And I had totally forgotten about Egg Girl. I felt so embarrassed because I'm always over on her channel watching her comments. I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a bitch.
I was silently crying in the corner.
Aww.
Suck up all my tears.
I mean, it's honestly now that
Egg Girl was working on her comment.
I came back, acted like it didn't bother me, but I cried myself to sleep.
There are so
so
many
funny.
people that are
That's so
doing
funny.
like Amber Lynn videos now that like it's so hard to keep up with. Like it's so hard to like. And I get a lot of people being like, "Hey, can you watch this video?" Like, I'll watch them. Like, if people send me a video or whatever, I usually watch them or whatever. But there's so many now. There's so many, and it's just like hard to keep up with. It's honestly like so hard to like remember who's who and who's doing what, and like and then every now and then you get like a gem that comes out of nowhere, like KDW. Like I feel like she came out of fucking nowhere. She just came out of fucking nowhere and just blew it up with like the editing game. Dude. And now there's like more, there's like more people who are doing editing like that too now. And it's like Jesus, like it's interesting to see like when something catches on a little bit and then like some more people start doing it. And it's
she's
like
becoming a living meme. I mean,
it's true. That's very true.
I mean, she's spreading out in more ways than one.
Yeah, like she's infiltrating like pop culture. Like in a sense, like she's kind of an icon. Like she may not be skinny legend, but like she's kind of like. It's funny. Like I've accidentally sent like a GIF of like her to like a friend in a chat or whatever, and they're just like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! This is hilarious! Like, what is this?" And I'm like, "Girl, do you have an hour and like some good herb? Because like it's gonna take a little bit, like you're gonna need. I'm gonna need to like give you the lowdown, and then you're gonna need to smoke a little bit of this to just like kind of just chill out because it's gonna be too much. Like you're gonna like you can't even believe."
Like, okay, so about people who make fucking Amber videos, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. I'm not gonna name no names. I'm gonna try not to be messy, but the reason why I don't fuck with that many people in the Amber community is because you can literally tell the people who are doing it just for the views, they don't really know shit about Amber or like the community or like what goes on, and they just literally want to make the fucking videos and just sit there and talk shit because it's like what's tea right now, and it's fucking annoying. It's like, no, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to clarify real quick. I don't personally smoke, but all of my friends smoke. So like I tried to smoke since I've had surgery, and like you get munchies, and when you can't eat anything, it sucks. You literally it's like being in an internal prison. So but yeah, I've noticed that too. Like I was like I said in the video or whatever, like I don't really have an issue with people. Like if they have a different opinion about it, like go ahead and say it. Because my opinion is no more valid than anyone else's. Like if you want to like come on here and speak your truth, like come on here and speak your fucking truth. But I can't get behind people that like just come on here without any kind of like without doing any kind of real like legwork about it. Like it's like, can you at least be like full on like can you at least like try? Like is it okay for you to try a little bit before you like come on here and like try to like defend her? Like Because if you're gonna defend her, then bitch, I want you to tell me why it's okay for someone to make a rape accusation and then continue on to like get 50,000 more subscribers. Like, explain it to me. Explain. I want to know. I want to know why it's okay. You know, and like, especially with like Peter Mon or whatever. Like, I felt like he was extremely hypocritical because he knows what it's like to have a false accusation levied against him. Like when that whole John Kukian thing happened, like with the whole the sex thing or whatever.
Peter with that whole John Kukian thing. I honestly love him. The reason why I love him so much, my community knows this because I talk about this on my channel, but like he shouted me out when I had like, I swear, like less than 100 subscribers, and like I got over 100 when he shouted me out on You Now. And I don't know, Peter to me is awesome, but he did kind of this Amber video. And it sucks because you can tell that he didn't really do much work. Just like with Repzilla. Like, and Repzilla, like his vibe on his channel is like to spread positivity and all this shit. And it's like, I feel that. Like, I understand that. But don't let your fucking kindness in your heart like make you blind, because that's literally what happened to everybody in the community. Yeah. Literally. And it's like, it sucks.
Well, like I said, I think it's because she's fat and a woman. And so I think that like, I think instinctively, like in this climate, you're like, well, I can't come for her because I'll get destroyed. Because right now people are like about being like, and you know, like I'm not saying I'm anti PC or whatever, like, because obviously I think that there's a time and place for you to be politically correct, but like I think that like giving someone a pass on being a shitty human being because they're severely overweight is stupid. Like that's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, and like I was saying with like the Peter Mon thing, it was like, dude, you saw how affected you were by the whole John Kukian thing. Like he literally made, how many videos did he make of himself like crying and like just totally distraught about like how his like character was being assassinated about this, which is rightfully so. Like that's fucked up, you know? But it's like, you could put yourself in Casey's shoes for a second, like to know what it's like to like have someone, you know, at least you have a way of defending yourself. You know, you have 100,000 subscribers.
Entire community, like an entire community behind him. Because even my tiny ass, that was before I even had 500. I made a video and I still got like a couple thousand views. But Casey, like he, like literally, like Casey got the views, but even yet and still, like, because I'm subscribed to his channel, he doesn't have that many subscribers, and even now he doesn't pull more than like a couple hundred views.
Right.
It's like, you know,
that
sucks.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, and it's interesting too, because that the whole bullying thing is levied against us or whatever. And it's like, to me, a bully is someone who exerts their power over someone else, you know, like that is powerless. What Amber Lynn did was bullying, and what she continues to do when she talks about him is bullying. Like, if you want to be real about it,
it's slander.
Well, yeah, it's worse than bullying. It's slander. Like, so I just think it's interesting how like, can you bully a bully? Like, you know, like, is that a thing?
It's called fighting back.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what it's called.
It's called taking back the power.
We're taking back the Berlin army. Rawr.
I know, right? Thankfully, the majority of her audience saw through that bullshit. But like, could you have imagined if like they had just taken her word for it?
I did back then, and that's why I made my videos, because I know, and it sucked even for me to like admit that, because it's like, thinking about it now, it's like that was really fucked up. And normally, like when we see things on YouTube, we get both sides. Like, you know, for example, like, I mean, even though it's like not nearly as serious with this whole Charles Gross and his fucking husband thing, which is hilarious, but I fucking watched both channels. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because when Amber made that video, I literally like, like when I watched it, I was like, oh, well, you know, Amber was raped and fuck that person and fuck Casey and fuck da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, I can't even believe I had that mentality. Like, I thought like that. Like, that sucks.
Right. I mean, I don't blame you, because like in essence, she was trying to like play off of people's, I don't know, as someone who was sexually abused as a child, like there was something very just not right about how she was talking about it. And I'm not saying that every victim reacts the same way, but when I was watching it, I could tell that she was trying to manipulate her audience.
Yeah, like, I could just tell, like, the way she like holds her glasses and she picks them up and she looks like she's, I don't know. It's just something really weird, something really
she's like,
off about
she's
it.
like, and I was like, you can't touch me. Like, I've never in my life heard a rape victim or someone been act like that. Like, that's so weird.
No.
And I was like,
when Amber was like,
I
when
don't
Amber was
think
like,
so.
yeah.
Like, you can tell she's
Casey,
just making it up as she's going along, and like her eyes are looking around for words, and like, and then this happened, and then I was like, no, you can't do that. No. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's not how somebody recalls a story. Like, you look at the camera like dead in the eye, you know, you'd be like,
exactly.
you could tell. And that's why there was such a vast difference once Casey got his story out there, and you could see, and then him and his mom, I mean, you could see the sincerity. There is no doubt, and absolutely nobody, as far as I could recall, ever second guessed Casey's story. So,
No.
I mean, you could tell that was all truth. You could tell, like, I mean, it's just, oh God. But then that just, and then that's what made her be like, oh, so negative attention got me a lot of views. I mean, it was fucked up, but I'm just going to kind of keep doing this whole making up lies thing.
Right.
And like, that's just the whole turning point. Ugh.
Yeah, it literally switched. It flipped her whole channel on its head, and it was like, this is what we're just gonna do, like, to just garner any kind of controversy. And like, so, and honestly, I mean, that's awful. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers that come on here and lie in their titles, and they lie in their, you know, and they do dumb things for views or whatever. But like, there's just a level of like such a lack of self-awareness around her, and like her, and how what she does affects the people around her, that just, she's very Jake Pauley. Like, it reminds me, it's like I don't know. Like, fuck, I can't with him. It's just like Amber Paul. Like, it's the way, like, it may not be on such a grand scale, and she may not well, in a sense, she kind of does hire those people to be around her and deal with her bullshit. I mean, they may not like have a contract signed or whatever, but like, there's just something about the way that, like, I don't know. There's just something about the way that they both like interact with people around them, and they don't really seem to care how their actions affect the other people around them. That really gets to me. And I feel like people like don't. I mean, I think a lot of people realize that about Jake Paul, but I also feel like there's a large segment of people on YouTube that like think what he's doing is normal. Like, and that it's like, it's just for YouTube or whatever. And then like when someone comes out talking about how they felt powerless in the situation, like, oh, they're making shit up, or they're overreacting about something, you know? Yeah. So JPM's bringing it up too. When all of that went down too, Casey was a minor.
Yeah, exactly. What, 14?
So like 15, 16, and Amber was an adult because she was out of the system by then. So she was like 19 years old.
That's one thing in my fucking video that I don't think I addressed that well, because that was one thing that I really wasn't that fucking clear on. Because some people in my fucking comment section are like, she was 21. And then some people are like, oh, she was 18. So I'm like, okay, 18, 16. I'm like, that fucking happens. Like, let's be real. Like, fucking high schoolers do that shit. But then, like, 19. And then I'm hearing that Casey was actually, like, he was actually fucking 15. And so I'm like, you know, that's why I kind of left the whole age thing out of it. And I just kind of discussed it in the comments with some people, because I'm like, I that's something I just wasn't sure of. And of course, it happened, you know, off of YouTube. So it wasn't anything that I could like fucking go and like fucking, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's weird in general that like an 18, 19-year-old is like looking for underage people on webs, like, because they met on online.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just think it's weird that like, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of like, I have a lot of issues with Casey's mom when it comes to that too. It's like, you're just going to allow like an adult to come and like stay with your underage like child. That's fucking weird. Like, I don't know. That's just a little, not the best choice. You know, like, it's just a little like, bitch, we don't know you, like, and go do something else somewhere else.
You know what sucks though? But that can kind of happen though, like with families, they'll let somebody stay with them if they feel like the person is being victimized enough. Like, because I went through a similar fucking situation or whatever, but like, yeah, like you don't want to just open your door up to anybody, but sometimes people really do like play you to the left and make it seem like they're fucking going through some shit.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
open your door up to them.
I'm sure the sob story that Amberlynn wove was infinitely and better than anything we could ever possibly imagine. If there's one talent that she has in life, it is that she is able to construct some of the most vivid and colorful, sad stories that have ever existed. You know, she's a writer. You know, so
yeah. Yeah.
Bro, she's a better writer than me.
Dude, oh my god, all those journals, they're all full. They're all full.
They're all full.
They're completely
they're
full.
Definitely awful, that's for sure.
I know, right? I hope Casey's doing well too. I think Casey's in a better place. It sounded like he was in a better place, like towards the end of all that stuff. So, you know, I think that whoever psychologist or therapist he was talking with during all that really helped him. Which I'm not surprised, because usually you have to do that when you're transitioning anyways, right? You can't just like transition without like any kind of doctor supervision. So I just think that Casey's getting married. I don't know. I don't really follow him. Like, I don't, you know.
Yeah, he's still
There's too many other things for me. I gotta watch Eric cook videos, okay? Like
same.
I gotta watch him complain about how Ricky does everything and then, you know, doesn't do a damn thing.
Or how he always says, we did this, we did that. But
yeah, and he didn't do a damn thing.
He filmed it. I mean, he filmed it being done, so he kind of contributed.
Right? Oh my God. When people talk about how they think that everyone in that house is like contributing to that, the only person I don't think that does it is Ricky.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just think Ricky just doesn't care. And like he's there, but he's not like actively like, I mean, that he pays her no fucking dust. Like there's been so many times, like that one video where they're at that restaurant and Amber like tries to confront him about why he's not paying attention to her. And he's like, because I'm doing things, bitch. Like, leave me alone. You know, like, why are you so pressed about me not giving you eye contact right now?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, like it's who cares? Like, and I think that I would imagine that like Ricky is probably just like trying to sow like the seeds of dissension into that relation. Because, dude, Amber's been talking a hell of a lot about moving out lately.
Yeah, like how much she hates Kentucky.
Yes, and how she wants to get her own place, and you know, Becky is gonna pretty soon. Becky is not gonna have a say, because guess what, bitch? When you have no money and you're not providing anything, you don't get to say where you live. You got to go with where the paycheck is.
Don't have a say now. Like Becky literally does anything that fucking Amber wants. Like Becky, like, bro, like I'm like, wake the fuck up, like, bitch.
Yeah, she is like,
bro.
I don't know. I couldn't imagine living in a situation where you essentially are robbed of all of your like independence and your personality. Like that's so unhealthy.
Quit her fucking job. And she probably didn't even know it at the time, low-key. I don't think Becky realized that, like, when she quit her job, she probably thought, like, oh, I'll just quit my job and me and Amber will make our lives together, da-da-da. No, bitch, you fucking quit your job to take care of Amber's ass.
Right. Do you think that that was, like, low-key the plan all along?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, definitely. Because Amber was knows that once she's got that upper hand of having all the income, and she's probably like, oh, I'll buy everybody's food, I'll take all of you guys out. She knows that she's the queen of the castle, and she's going to call the shots. And if anybody argues, she's going to take away those perks. So Amber bought a car. She said, oh, I bought it. In the beginning, it was, I bought a car for Becky. And then it turned into, no, it's my car. No, it's my car. It's my car. So Becky gets to use it. If she's, you know, hauling her ass around, going on those Walmart runs, doing all that shit. So, I mean, you could see the control that's there. And even in those older vlogs where, you know, Becky was really sick and they're sitting in the car and it's like, oh, well, let's go out here. And she's still hauling her ass around. Like, dude, bitch, let her fucking rest. Like, you could just see the control. So now Becky's got no job, no money, oh my God. And another thing that's like, I know you haven't seen it, Michael, but today's video, there's a shot where it's like, Becky and she says something like, Amber's like, oh, yeah, babe, it's so much fun around here. Well, there's moments where we kind of have some fun things to do. And Becky hella rolls her eyes and walks away. Like, it's just like so obvious that they're miserable. Like,
Really?
oh my God.
I can't wait.
Guy, we're like, holy shit, did you see that?
I can't wait.
Ooh, yeah. So,
I mean, to like have to bite your tongue all the time.
The sense of over it, and then there was another clip that was like, she's sitting there, she turns on the camera, you could tell she didn't edit shit. Maybe she forgot about this part, but you can hear like Eric and shit talking in the background, and she goes, okay, guys, okay, I'm recording now, so don't say anything weird. And then she starts talking. Like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Anything weird, like what, bitch? Like the truth?
My camera's on, bitch. Don't even talk. Like, don't even. Like, you might spill the beans. Like, oh, pizza's here, or
pizza's here.
Yes.
Yeah. Pizza's here. I'm dead.
Yes.
Don't say anything weird, okay?
The gif of her like reacting to the doorbell, like the pizza's there, is my favorite thing ever.
Oh, I love that shit. Oh God.
Wait. Like she's like, they're here. The pizza's here.
The bag.
I heard the tires. I heard them rolling up the driveway. Like she's got like a spidey sense for like delivery trucks within like a 100-mile radius, probably. Oh my! If that's not the real one, I can guarantee that it's not the real one.
Our fucking favorite girl is here, bro.
Oh my God!
What's good, Amber? What is the tea, girl?
There's no tea. Just hot chocolate made out of a crock pot.
Amber Lynn has entered the chat. It's her too. I went to her channel and shit. Oh, my little dry ass phone receipts.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's her. I'm dying to talk to Amber. Girl, you gonna talk to me or not, huh?
You gonna talk to me or not? Talk to me or not? I mean, it must be pretty boring over there right now, I guess. It must be in between dinner and dinner.
She's like, best live stream ever. Girl, you want to join panel?
I could drop a link. I ain't afraid.
Yes, drop the fucking link.
Let me know. Unblock me on Twitter. I'll send you that link real quick. I don't care.
Oh God.
What's good, girl? Watch, she'll leave the minute I say what's good. I swear I have so many. I think we all have questions, right?
I mean, do we have questions? We got tons of questions. I got tons of fucking questions.
I want to know why she's so shitty about my slim down picture, honestly.
I know, Chantel loved it too. Sorry. Chantel literally loved it. Like, I was so...
It's meant to be motivational, but apparently it's no. So
I got that. I like those. I like those that you did. I think you should keep doing them. I liked Eric too, girl. You made him look like a different fucking person.
Yeah, no,
I know. I message her all the time, like, do me next, bitch. Do me next. Like, I want to look as snatched as possible.
Oh shit, that's it. All right, you're next.
I mean, you're more than what. Let me know, girl. You can unblock me on Instagram, on Twitter. I can send you that link real quick. Like, if you want to come on here, girl, like, ain't no one. You can speak your piece, do whatever you need. But we have questions too.
Mm-hmm. And receipts.
Yeah, those two. I love how like she said that this was in her recommended. Anyways, have a good night. Have gun. No, live in California. No guns here.
Anyways, have a good night.
God, she loves attention, dude. She fucking loves it. She fucking loves it, dude. She's like a fairy from Peter Pan, dude. Like, if you're not if you're not clapping for her, she'll die. Like, she'll literally just like, oh God, dude. How that was we just got like a drive-by in the scooter. She was probably at Walmart in between the fucking Doritos aisle and the cake aisle or whatever. And like was just like popped in. She's probably waiting for Becky to come back with the second scooter, so she was bored real quick. I mean, come on, dude. Like that is, that's something that so gets me about her is like she fucking loves the attention. She just loves it, and then doesn't do anything. Like, come on, girl, come on.
Comes in, like she pokes the bear and then she dips. It's like, bro, but just speak real quick.
Because she loves to be talked about. Like so, like. I hate it when she like tries. I mean, she hasn't really done it too much lately where she plays the victim role because now she's got people to do it for her a little bit more. But I think that like she fucking like she loves it. She loves the attention. She loves the stir. She loves to make a stir. She thinks she's the stir that spills that oh my god, I was gonna think of like a Real Housewives tagline and it like left my brain. But she thinks she's like the spoon that stirs the cocktail. Like she thinks that she's so, I don't know. It's so interesting to me. It's so interesting to me.
Bro, man, I be tweeting at her ass. I left her alone for a while. The last thing I think I did was like when she did that orange chicken shit. I was legit pissed when I told y'all. I was on fucking Twitter like troll or no, girl. Like troll or no. Like the fuck?
Are you blocked yet or no?
No, I'm not blocked.
I'm not blocked either, and I.
Why am I blocked? What the fuck?
John Cuckian has me blocked.
Really?
I'll fucking gun for that bitch. I went after him when he came for Peter. I didn't give no fuck. I kept tweeting him like, I am really that bitch. Like, I will go after you, bitch.
John Cuckian, like, I feel like John Cuckian isn't a real person. Like, when I look at him, I feel like it's not, like, I'm looking at a hologram. If that makes any sense.
Like a not even a real.
Like, he's like a weird alien. Like, he's like the cockroach alien from Men in Black, and he like stole someone's bodysuit, and like he's like wearing that now. Like, I don't really watch him or follow him that much. Like, the only time I hear about him is like when Petty Page has something to say about it. So.
Oh yeah. Petty. I unsubscribed from her.
Oh really? Because of the Peter Mon video?
Yeah, I picked sides. I just did. Like,
I love her.
Where you guys are coming from. I did love her. I understand where y'all come from. I love him though. Like I think it's because he helped me with my channel when I was like super tiny. That's like meaningful to my ass, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's to each. I don't think Peter's never done anything personally to me. I just don't agree with a lot of what he has to say. You know?
I understand where y'all come from. You know, I just get like when I like someone, I get fucking protective and defend. I fucking gunned for Cut on fucking Twitter the other day. I fucking
really?
That bitch. He wanted to use the fucking hard R.
What?
That bitch, Renee or whoever it was, wanted to use the hard R, calling cunt like, you know, nigger or whatever. I was like, oh, who the fuck you calling that, bitch? Because I'm a real one. So come call me.
Someone called cunt that?
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh, I remember that now. Yeah. Yeah. I get that all the time. I get so many DMs of people like using that, like calling me the N-word or whatever, and it's like whatever. Like honestly, like send them to you.
Yes,
I just ignore it. I just block them. I'm like, whatever. Like it's fine.
I live to get into it with a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, I do too, but I've realized that like people will take your shit out of context so fast. Like there's been so many times where I've like said something back to someone and then like it pops up like, and they don't ever post like what they posted to me first. And I'm like, okay, like that's kind of not fair, but sure. If you want to like portray me as like this super dicky person, then I can be like, it's not that I'm like an angel. So, but I've learned that like
twist it and turn it, and it's like, no, fuck that. It's for real. Just send the shit to me, Michael. I take care of the shit.
Yeah, like as my channel has grown, I guess a little bit, like I've had to be a little bit more conservative or reserved about like my responses to things because I realize that like, I mean, shit, this is like probably the only thing I can agree with Amberlyn on is that there are people that don't like you out there and they will try to like get you. Like that's like their goal is to to fucking bait you into something. So what I do is when like someone says something to me that like pisses me off, I either A, try not to mention it at all, or B, if I respond, it's like, you're not gonna really know like what I'm talking about too much. If it's someone who is like, has an active channel, and is like if someone who is like, you know, I'll respond. Like I have no problem like responding. But if it's someone like with like 10 Twitter followers or whatever, like I don't really care, you know, like, and then the next thing I do is I just like talk about it with my good Judy. Like I just like flame them on like good Judy, you know, so with my good Judy, and I'm just like like, and then I get it out and I'm there. It's like Oprah, you know how Oprah said to like write the letters and just like never send them. It's like
like for me, I guess it's because like I've literally had to deal with people in my real fucking life Like legit, like come on my channel and gun for me and
that's different
Instagram shit.
I noticed that with you. You've had like real people that come for you on your channel. I'm like, whoa.
And so I'm like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck who you are, but I've kind of have always been that way. Like ever since, because I used to get picked on and shit in school. So I got to the point where I started throwing desks and throwing books and shit. And I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna need you to deal with this because I'm not gonna sit here and just continue to get my ass beat. Because like I would go home, get my ass beat, go to school, fucking get my ass beat. Like eventually you get fucking tired, bitch.
Yeah. I've pretty much like when I lived at home, like I've always said, like in my high school and career, or my high school career, like going to high school or whatever, I wasn't like popular, but like I was in student body and stuff like that. But I was lucky to be my size because, and I say this like as someone who graduated high school like 440 pounds, like even though I was so big, no one fucked with me because my mom was so mean to me at home. Like she was my bully. Like I didn't have a bully in school because she was my bully.
Same.
That when I would go to school, if anyone, and it could be it could be like one of the girls, a cheerleader or whatever, you have something to say to me, I will say some of the most reckless shit back. And that's always been a downfall of mine. Like I have to be very careful with like what I say now, especially as like an adult, because it's just not cute anymore to just be like, oh yeah, but like, just run off at the mouth. So
yeah.
I now it's like when things happen, I understand that there's more like repercussions for what you say, I guess, in a way. So I try not to like take it to like that level all the time. I try to just like try to keep it as like mature as possible. But girl, let it be known that like I will cut a bitch with my words if I really need to. Like if I really need to get there, like I can do it. But I try very hard not to. So
my thing is like, and I feel you, Michael. Like, I feel like I can definitely like fucking relate because my mom was my fucking bully too. Like, I mean, people know about my shit, but like I feel you. For me, it's like I do give people chances. Like, I am nice. Like, I'll let shit slide. But if I keep fucking getting fucked with, like, I will pop off. And for me, even in real life, like, I have to literally try not to get physical because I'll fucking throw some shit. I want to throw. The look on your face is like, okay. But like I want to throw some fucking shit. It's hard. It is even hard for me, like even as like a 28-year-old to like, okay, woosah, Callie, like even in that video I fucking made, like when I was talking about the people from my past and shit, I literally felt like I wanted to throw my fucking camera. Like I was like literally pissed in my room. I had to breathe.
Right, like drop me a pin. I'm gonna show up. Like drop me a pin.
It's hard. It is hard because my patience is like fucking gone. Then it's like a bitch. It's a whole new Callie bitch, and it's the Callie that. And it's sad because it's like that's actually the side of myself that I don't like the most. Like I don't like my angry side because I am a nasty bitch. Like I am like gutter. Like it's sad, but it's I don't know. It's like there's a line between defending yourself and there's also a line between being like a fucking doormat too, I think. So you got to kind of stand your ground at all times. Like it's a fucking fight.
Right. In high school, I never got in any like fights or anything because I was so much bigger than everyone else. So it was like, no one really wants to fight like the 6'6", like 400-pound black. Like I'll fucking destroy. And I was a football player. So it was like, I'll fucking destroy you one
day. Like honestly,
the only fights I've gotten into were as an adult and they were like at bars where people are drinking and I don't drink. So like I'm sober. I'm always sober because I just don't drink or do any of that stuff anymore because it's like it makes my anxiety worse. So when I go out or whatever, there have been few occasions where I was like I hate calling them straight bars because it's just a bar, but like I was at bars and like I think people hear my voice and they hear the way I talk and my inflections and they think that like I'm a punk bitch. And so they're like, oh,
I never thought that.
Dude, well, when people are drinking, they lose all their inhibitions, and I think they lose all sense of like self-preservation. So like I've gotten into a couple, and bitch, if you don't think that like just because I talk like purses are falling out of my mouth that I don't know how to throw hands, you're out of your goddamn mind, you know? Like, so it's like, bring it, bitch. Like, we can do this all day. And like, I've gotten into a couple fights, and usually it just involves me like punching him a couple of times and then holding him down until like the fucking until the bouncer comes, you know? Because like I'm not about to do damage, because one thing that I was like taught, like even when I played football or whatever, is because of my size, I'm always not like that in tune with like how much damage I can really do. Like, because I did hurt someone really bad in practice one time on accident. So
yeah,
like,
you're probably really strong.
Well, yeah, just me like being like, if I fall on you, like you're fucked. Like, you know, like it is what it is, you know. So it's just
I'm 5'3".
Yeah, like I just have to be very cognizant of like what kind. So I just, you know, and that's why I don't really go out to like bars and stuff anymore. Like people have asked me that, like people ask me all the time, like, you know, like, do you go here, or you're going to this like gay bar, blah 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 blah. And like, so I haven't really met anyone really, because I don't like going in those situations, because I just don't like when people drink. They just make really poor choices sometimes, and not everyone, but it's just there's always that one or two people who just have to ruin it for everyone. And so I am always on edge because of like the past. And I understand like at a gay bar, I'm like way more safe than I've been, because the only fights I've been in were at straight bars. So it's like, I know that like that's, I'd be more safe, but it's just like, I just don't trust people like that anymore. And I think that's a part of my anxiety too, is like just being on edge all the time. So I don't know. I just try to keep it. I try to only like be in like situations or environments that I feel are like somewhat safe. So
my trust is non-existent too. So I feel you, babe. Like I really do feel you. Like it's hard to like, you know, open up and like see like who is legit and who's not, you know. So it's like I feel you, because I'm kind of like a guarded person too. Like I'm always on my fucking guard too. So I can totally relate. Why the fuck is Egg Girl muted, dude? How long has she been muted for?
I think she muted herself. I didn't mute her.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey,
yeah.
Girl.
Oh, damn. What the hell? I just had it on mute. God damn it. That was an accident.
I was like, she's been so quiet. Like, she's just soaking this all in.
I've been basically quiet, but I'm just going, yeah, but you can't hear me.
I'm like, did somebody come get our girl? Like, did somebody snatch her up?
Right.
Oh, God.
So I just kind of, I don't know. I just like play my lane pretty well. Like, and people have asked me too, like how you come over, like how do you get over agoraphobia? Don't go to places like that. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't go to places where I don't feel safe. Yeah. That's like really what it comes down to. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty much like that too. Like I used to be way more adventurous, like in my early 20s and stuff, and you're putting yourself out there more. And nowadays, like, I don't even want to, like, go hiking. I'm like, I don't know, man. I've seen too many episodes if I shouldn't be alive. I know,
right?
I might slip down a ditch.
I live for that show.
And be stuck there for 2 weeks.
A cougar might pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, so... oh, shit.
There's one, there's one thing I want to do to, like, kind of test myself to see, like, how... Because I haven't been to, like, a really big, like, festival or anything in a long time. Because I used to go to, like... EDC and fuck, oh my god, I'm like space together as one. I used to go to raves and stuff all the time, and my goal is to try to go to Coachella Fest this coming year and see how well I do. But I'm like a little nervous because I'm like, it might be a little much for me. Like
let me tell you something. If you go to like a festival like Coachella or something, because I love festivals and I love concerts, your tall ass, you will easily get to the front of anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you can fucking just barge your fucking way through the fucking crowd, and no one's gonna fuck with you either because you're so tall. Like I have to fight to get to the front because I'm tiny, and no one gives a 5'3" ass, so I have to like fucking mosh a little bit to get through. I don't give a fuck. But you go to a festival, you will live, babe. Like I want to see. I almost wish you should put me on your shoulders.
Oh yeah, that was that person. Like when we would go to EDC and stuff, like all the girls would be like, I call Michael, like Michael's my like shoulder guy or whatever, and it's like whatever. And I mean they're also like tiny that it's like having air on your shoulders for all, you know, so it's like whatever. But it was funny, like when you go to those festivals, someone always in your group brings like a tall pole thing. like with a thing on the top. Like some people have like a unicorn head. Some people have like they do all these things so that way when you're walking around, you just follow that instead of not knowing where everyone else. Well, if I went to the things, it was let's all just fucking pile in behind Michael and we'll just follow Michael through the crowd, because if I say move, everyone moves. Like it's like, right. So I was like the human pole, like the human pole to follow, like, oh, where is everyone? Oh, there's Michael over there. Like, just go over there. Like, they would all just meet at me. Like, we're gonna meet at Michael. Like, it's like great. Thanks. It's awesome.
Oh my God, if you ever come to Chicago, you should try to go to Lollapalooza. Like, I'd love to go to Lollapalooza with you, because I love, fucking going to shows. I went to Spring Awakening and shit. Like, it was amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I want to go to Lollapalooza. I'm sure Zach would too.
Yeah, we could meet up with Petty. I would fucking be like, we should fucking wear Petty t-shirts or some shit.
I am planning on going and visiting, my friend in Iowa at some point. So, I mean, that's not that far away from Illinois, Chicago, so... He lives I don't know where the fuck he lives. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the geographics of the Midwest. I don't know it. I just know that Iowa and Illinois are close to each other.
I could take you up to fucking Boys Town up here. You would live. I live all the fucking queens, and they're nice to me because every time I go, I make sure I look fucking fierce.
Yeah.
And you would fucking live. They would probably just let you in for free because you're so tall.
Oh, I'm down. I love getting in. I love free things. I'm always looking for freebies.
Same.
There was a podcast I was listening to recently, and they were talking. The woman lives in LA, and she was talking about how as she's gotten older, she's 34 years old or something now. She has had to learn how to or she's become more comfortable with asking can I have that, or is that can I have one? When she goes to events and stuff like that, and it's I feel like I need to start doing that too. If I go to events and just being hey, can I have one? Because she's 9 times out of 10, it's usually free and they're down. They're here, sure. And I was fuck. I didn't even think, because you get so paranoid about that usually. You're well, I don't want to look like I'm a mooch, or I'm just trying to get free things. But typically if you hear people talking about things and you're well, can I go? They're usually sure. They don't care.
Right. I would live, honestly, definitely keep me posted if you come to Chicago. Now I'm fucking excited, and I'm getting my entire existence.
I would definitely go during the summer, because I'm not about to go during the winter. I can barely here, and it's 55 degrees outside.
Come up here when it's negative 15 degrees, girl. You'll live for it.
Yeah. I can't do snow. I've literally only seen snow twice in my life. I've touched snow at least only twice in my whole entire life.
We have snow right now.
Isn't there a big blizzard and stuff going on right now?
There was. The power was out and shit, and it's so crazy because I had to work on Monday, and we had no power. I just fucking sat at work and got free hours. I'm fuck yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I'm shit. I just sat here. They're Callie, just make sure everything's okay. I'm we ain't got no power, we ain't got no internet, but I'm chilling on my phone.
My girl survived Sleep Slaves in here. I love her. If y'all haven't, go and listen to the podcast I did with her. It was so funny. It's such a good time.
I recently subscribed to her.
I love her. She's super dope. There's so many. That's another thing too that I've learned, getting into the YouTube game, I guess, is there's so many cool people out there that are not that don't have 1 million subscribers and stuff. It's interesting how many people are out there making super dope content that that you don't get to see, or or YouTube doesn't recommend them or whatever. I don't know why. I don't know. I personally don't know why my shit gets recommended, or I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff. Because people have asked me how do you get people to watch your videos and stuff? I was I honestly, I make them, I title them, and I put them out there. That's all. I don't there's no secret. There's no time period to put it out. There's no, I just put it out there, and if people watch it, they watch it, and if they don't, they don't. I don't know. The only thing that gave me a heads up was Cunt when she gave me a shout out on her channel. That gave me a big bump. And then obviously I think the person that I'm talking about, there was a void where people wanted to hear about the other side of Amberlynn. So
no, I think it's that. But I also think like because all of our channels are like related to each other. Like the only channel that I don't really like being related to is Amber, but I get it because like I've made some Amber videos, right? But like all of us, like you know when you do that fucking when you look at the channel
related
outline
channels.
thingy, yeah, like it's for me, it's you, it's Zach. I think I don't know, it's other human beings, but that's
for me, it's Amberlynn. And then it's Zach, and then Willow, and then Life of Free Spirit U, and then Chantel, and then A Girl Comics. Those are like the 6 that always pop up in my like related to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I know that, and I love it because I love that Chantel. And I think I looked one time on the related channels too on Chantel's, and I popped up. I was like, God, that must piss her off. I love that. Like, I love anything that like gets under her skin because she's so reactionary, and she gives you like I'm a troll, dude. I'm a literal troll. Like when I say like don't give reactions to people, like that's someone I'm talking to because like she's one of those people where it's like if you just let this slide, like no one would care. Like no, honestly, no one would watch these videos. But you have to make she has to have the last word. She like can't help it. She can't help herself.
My people fucking roasted me because I recently subscribed to Chantal because I'm so intrigued with her fucking love life. I'm like, bitch, how do you have 2 fucking men? I can't even get a text back. So I'm just trying.
But does she have like? But does she really though? It sounds to me like BB is like not there. Like he's physically not there anymore. But it sounds to me like he's been checked out of that relationship for a long time. I mean, for years, she's talked about like how he's not going to come on or he's not going to here with her because he has to do this, and it's like there's no way that man is always working. I don't believe that. Like I just don't. So
I'm so intrigued. Like all the videos about like her love life, I will fucking be covering that shit because that's all I care about. It's so sad. I don't even care about her weight loss. And that's probably really sad.
She doesn't care about it either. So I mean, she doesn't care about her weight loss. Shit, she's all about posting like inspirational Instagram posts. That's all she does now. Shit's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird to want to be an after without actually being an after. Like that's what like before and afters. Like that's what Amberlynn and like Chantel are to me. Is like they want so badly to be an after, but they have not done any of the legwork to like become a transformed person.
To so get there.
Like, yeah, but they want all the like accolades and like the creative, like all of the celebration around it. It's so weird. Like it's
like part of the celebration is coming up with a really bad ass before.
Right?
They're working on their before, guys. They need that contrast.
Well, like it's like Amberlynn and her like curvy calories Instagram, right? Like how many starter pictures have she posted on there? Like, and now I mean she hasn't posted anything on there in a month now. Since the one of her at the kitchen where she's like, I hate that I know that much that I like can literally I could like reenact the pose right now if I wanted to. But like it's just weird how I don't know. It's just I understand like going on a journey, but it's like, bitch, go on the journey though. Like let's actually go on this journey. Let's make it happen.
Let's like do something, any fucking thing at this point.
The boat has been docked for quite a while.
The boat has been right. It's been beached. It's not even docked. It's still on. It's like on the beach.
Yo,
that anchor got stuck on some thick roots. There's just no way that ship's gonna sail. Dude.
It's not. It's done. Just scuttle it. Just scuttle it. Just fucking let that shit go because it ain't ever gonna float again. Like it's done.
What do you guys think about Pete's, y'all? What do y'all think about Pete's?
I don't know enough to really comment, honestly.
I think that Pete's loves free rides.
Journey, so.
I mean, if I had someone that was willing to chauffeur my ass around for free, I'd do it too. I mean, like.
Oh, shit.
Now she's gonna give up her car, so it's a fucking plot twist.
She ain't giving up her car. She's not gonna have a fucking. She's not gonna give up that car, dude. Especially with BB.
This is necessary trauma.
I don't think.
You say what, babe?
Especially with BB being gone, I don't think she's giving up that car anytime soon.
Oh, the chat. Oh, the chat has fucking feelings about fucking
Pete's is a neckbeard. I mean, I don't know. I'm a neckbeard too, in a sense, but like he just gives me like someone. He just gives me vibes of someone who like he likes being taken to the comic book store, and he likes the fact that like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I feel like I feel like Pete's and her have more chemistry than her and BB. You know,
dude, her and Pete do have more chemistry than her and fucking BB. Like BB just acts like I don't know what it is because like I'm trying to like debunk this shit.
Right.
But no, it's so weird though. Like that little fucking vlog that she did with Pete's recently. I don't know. I did kind of like the vibe between them. They're kind of like cute in like a weird, strange way. And I feel like Pete's does care about her. I don't know, but then my community, they messy as hell. Like fucking Forrest linked me some fucking Kiwi Farm shit. And it was like fuck I fucking died. So like the tea is that she still sleeps with fucking Pete's. And
you think so?
I don't know. This is the tea. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, I just talk about it.
I mean, if I had to just guesstimate, like just by like looking at the two of them, like who's a better lover, BB hands down, right? Like I don't know. I would choose BB. I feel like BB like probably slings some real good dick. Like I feel like he probably and Pete's. I don't think Pete's had sex.
I don't know. Well, they say that Chantal still fucking sleeps with Pete, and she apparently farted on BB like while they were trying to get it cracked. Yes,
she said that.
Yes. Well, Kiwi Farm said it, not Forrest like himself, but no Kiwi Farm. You want me to link you the bullshit? I'll link it to you on Twitter.
Okay.
Yes.
Did she like mention that in a stream or like on that she farted on him or anything, or is it speculation?
I don't fucking know, but it's just fucking tea.
I just thought it was so interesting how bent out of shape she got at me for like being grossed out at her like Pringle and Dingleberry story. Like I love how that's like the root of our contentious relationship is that like because before then like I didn't really mention her or anything, and then like people were like, oh, because I was doing the live stream reacts and they're like react to this, and so it's her talking about the Pringles can and the like Dingleberries, and like I honestly don't feel like my reaction was like that crazy. Like it wasn't like I was like tearing her down for shit that was like stupid. It was like, bitch, you were talking about men picking poop out of you. Like that's fucking crazy. Like that's gross.
I do live for you though, Michael. And one thing I didn't know, because I was actually rewatching some of your Foodie Beauty reactions, because I say all the time on my channel, I'm like, oh yeah, fucking Michael's been following her for a long time. But I'm like, oh, that's actually not true. Like you were actually new to fucking Foodie Beauty. You know who the fuck she was.
I didn't really know her. I didn't really I knew the bigger girls, I guess, that I knew on YouTube were Amber Lynn and then the Slayton sisters, of course, because God, you could never not know them. Like, yeah. And then Pink Fairy had been coming up a lot, but I honestly don't have an issue with her. She's whatever.
Me either. I don't understand why some people in my community were like, do a Pink Fairy reaction. And the thing about me is like with Pink Fairy, people actually hate her, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't see it either. Like she's whatever.
Doing nothing. She's just literally cooking for her family.
She's doing nothing. She's literally doing nothing. Like literally doing nothing.
Aside from looking like this in her thumbnail, I mean, it's really nothing. Like I was like, bitch, I was so bored, bitch. I'm like, I have never seen such a normal ass.
Yeah, and she's like in on the troll, I think a little bit, because she's like does the thumbnails and stuff, and like so.
I think it's just the thumbnails. I don't think she's troll. I think it's just the thumbnails, and that's what people got bent out of shape over, and that's literally just it. That's it, because there's
because she's just a little bit unfortunate looking.
Yes, and in my fucking Pink Fairy video, I had people in my comments, I hate that bitch. I'm like, what?
She hasn't done anything.
No, there's nothing. It's just a lady cooking in the kitchen.
There's another channel that like people were trying to get me to like do a reaction to, and it's like these two twin girls, from the Bronx or something. I don't know. I watched one of their videos and like are they like kind of like extra or whatever, but like I don't think there's anything wrong with what they do. Like I think their name's like Always Together or something, like Always Together 19 or I don't know.
Together.
And like it's like these two twin women. I think they're like in their late 20s, early 30s or something. And like they just like go and do mukbangs and they're like they're just like sassy as fuck. And I think they're fucking funny. Like I'm like, what do you want me to do? Sit on here and talk about how funny they are? Like I think there's like this misconception that like I am going to like tear people apart just because they're fat. And like that's not how this is gonna work.
Same. I think that there are a few people like that in the community who are like they just want to tear anyone who does mukbangs too. Like, and I know you guys are talking. I know you were talking about the fucking knife video, but that's actually my favorite fucking video. I love Nikocado. I do love him.
You do?
I don't. I relate.
He's a no for me, dog. He's a no for me. I can't stand him. I honestly think he's like disgusting and like.
Really?
Yeah, the way he came for that other mukbanger or whatever for like nothing.
When did he do that? I haven't caught up. I haven't even why I left my husband. I literally just saw what really happened between me and Orkin video. Like I literally watched that like this morning.
The thing that I heard was that like he got upset because he was going through an emotional crisis, and this other big mukbanger reached out to him about doing a collaboration, and he thought that it was inappropriate for someone to reach out to him to do a collaboration when he's going through such turmoil in his personal life, and like how dare like they don't check up on him like regularly. It's like, bitch, it's YouTube, it's a business. Like what the fuck? Like, and then he like tried to put her on blast and shit, like try to like divulge these receipts that didn't exist. And it's like, you know what, bitch, like you need to get the fuck over yourself because you have like 5 crises a day. Like literally a day you have some kind of fucking crisis. So how is anyone supposed to know when this is real or not? Like how is anyone if that's the case, then no one should reach out to you ever because you're on camera every day crying on one of your channels. Like, or on Twitter or on Instagram. Like, how are you supposed to know? Like, you know, like get the fuck over it, dude. Like, I just can't stand him. I just don't like him. And and I'm sorry, but like when you're requesting to do like mukbangs with people like Amberlynn Reed or Hungry Fat Chick, there's something wrong with you. Like there's something wrong with you that you want to encourage that. I don't know why. You know, like he funnel fed Hungry Fat Chick ice cream. That's fucking
wait. Now, Hungry Fat Chick is someone who I don't pay much attention to. I saw that heart attack grill thing with Nikocado and her. I honestly, I only really watch Nikocado when he's crying. Like,
I'm like only watch him when he's crying. Like, I think that's a constant in his audience. But like, dude, when I saw him funnel feeding her ice cream through a funnel, not like just like any little, like one of the funnels you use like at a like for a car or something, like when you're trying to funnel oil into something. I don't know. It was fucking crazy. Like, and you can't even, I don't care what anyone says, that shit's not normal, and I refuse to like pretend it is.
Like on some feeder shit? Is that like on some feeder shit? Somebody fucking linked me fucking feeder porn, and I fucking got my life ruined for 3 minutes. I was like, thanks, bitch.
Well, it's like I've heard from what I've heard. I mean, I don't know if this is true or not. She does do like feeder stuff. That Hungry Fat Chick girl. Which is to each their own. Like honestly, like if you can get people to pay you money, like for doing whatever, I don't care. You know, like I know like some people, like I think Petty Page came out with a video talking about like these women who do like chores and like skimpy outfits on camera. And like they get paid for it or whatever, and I'm like, and like, cool, like that's great for that, you know, like shit. I mean, I sit on here and get super chats for doing nothing too. Like, does that make me a horrible person? Like, I don't know, like, you know, like I have nothing against people. This sex workers, in my opinion, are some of the hardest working people, you know. So, like, there's like a stigma around all that stuff. So it's like, if you can do legal, lawful sex work, then by God, do it. I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect my bottom dollar. But I think it's weird that like they want to like imply that they're kind of doing that, but then not like just be overt about it. You know, like if you're doing that because you know that she does feeder porn and her people that give her money are gonna love it, then just fucking like own up to that and say like, this is why I'm funnel feeding her ice cream right now. And this, you know,
that's like kind of a part of the tea that I just DM'd you on Twitter too about fucking Foodie Beauty. They're like, oh, it's a rumor that Foodie Beauty tried to do like fucking feeder porn, but she's like in denial about it and all this other tea. And I'm like, oh, bitch.
really?
Yes, I live for all of the bullshit though. Everybody knows. I'm just here for the fucking bullshit.
I mean, I love it. Like, I'm not gonna even like pretend that like I mean, I love hearing about things and I love all that stuff. So it's like, it is what it is. I spend probably way too much time in between classes reading up on that shit, but it is what it is, you know? Like, and I think that's why channels like ours exist and why people like to watch them, is because they feel like they're sitting at a table with their good Judy, you know, at a restaurant, like getting the down low on like what just happened, you know, because you need to have that like space to like have that conversation sometimes, you know, to debrief about like what is going on. And that's not wrong. Like, I don't think it's wrong by any means, you know, like people have, I don't know, like, I don't want to say it. It's just, people are just like, I think it's honestly, it all comes down to like the people that dislike us the most are people who are just virtue signaling. Like, they see it as a way of like, I don't know, thinking that like it gives them some kind of leverage or an upper hand. And I'm just like, whatever,
like,
bitch.
Like, I don't really care if people do like sex work, because I even said that about Charles Gross. Like, I would never like go in about his sex tape, because I mean, low key, if you really think about it, like, everyone kind of has a tape. Like, we all have had partners.
I actually watched. That's the one Charles Gross video I have watched, and I was like, "Ooh."
You watch the fucking tape?
Yeah,
but not
sucks at sucking dick, dude. Like, he's not good at sucking dick. I was not impressed.
I live for him, but like, you know, I don't really care like if people want to do that, but I don't know. I just kind of live for like the scandal. Like, I live for like, oh, this person does sex work, but they're trying to act like they're all innocent. I'm like, ooh, let me investigate, bitch. Like, I want to know the tea.
Well, have you heard of Sagittarius Shoddy?
Oh shit!
Who is that?
Oh, bitch! Sagittarius Shoddy for president 2020. Like, I love her. She's like this like
YouTuber?
bigger girl, huh?
YouTuber?
Yeah, she has a YouTube channel.
Yes, you definitely should react.
It's so good.
I need to react.
My God. Dude.
She is
you
unapologetically like a prostitute. Like, she like says that like openly. Like, she's like, I'm a prostitute and I don't care. She's been banned from Instagram for so many times for like live streaming her having sex. Like, it's so.
She got tats on her face.
Huh?
She got tats on her face.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She wears a lot of eye makeup. I don't think she has tats on her
makeup. She's kind of.
She has a septum piercing. I know that. She licks her lips a lot. She does this really weird thing with her lips that kind of grosses me out. But like, her stories are so good that like, I just can't. Like,
There's no holdbacks.
She got like pinkish hair.
What was that?
She got like pinkish purple hair.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes,
pinkish purple hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'll be doing a reaction. I guess we got some shit, y'all.
She's hilarious. I fucking love her. She's like, she said something that was like, oh, like if your man cheats on you, like fuck every dick in his family or something like that. And I was like, I love that. I fucking love that. Like, you're just gonna like just hoe it the fuck out and just like screw with that man's entire family. Like, that's so funny. Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously she's not a good example. Like, I'm not saying like we should like all strive to be like her, but I love her honesty. Like, I just kind of love how like unapologetic she is.
I think that people should like not come to YouTube for fucking examples. I even say that shit on my channel. I'm like, please don't fucking look at me and be like, oh, I want to be just like Callie. No, bitch. Like, try to be the opposite, bitch, because you know we all have our struggles, you know. So like,
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I like the way she looks.
She's okay. I mean, I don't know if I would like hit it or whatever, but like, she wears a lot of lip gloss that like gets to me a lot.
Her lip gloss is popping.
Well, I mean, it is, but she wears so much of it that like her lips are always making that weird wet noise that I hate, like where it sounds like you have spit in your mouth and you're like I don't know. It's like I don't like it. Now I'm gonna wipe my mouth to make sure I don't have any like.
I'm living. I'm down to do a reaction soon. Shit, I got some content for next week. That's what's up. Y'all got some OT? What else should I be watching?
Who else am I watching that is like pretty interesting right now? I don't know. That's like it. Like she's like she got like a lot of subscribers too, like really fast. Like I don't know how many she has right now. Not that long. I don't think she's been doing these that long.
Oh yeah, she joined in February. She's already at 33K.
Yeah. So she's like, and she's only uploaded like not that many videos, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 videos. And she's already at like 33,000 subscribers. But yeah, she's pretty dope. I like her. Oh, she has hand tats. She does have a face tat. She has a face tat on her eyebrow and her below her. Those are new. Those are new tattoos.
She did post a video, looks like maybe about a week or so ago, face tat vlog. I got another face tat.
Yeah.
I might react to that one because that's 13 minutes. Her story times are 30 minutes. The only thing about reactions is like, and I say this all the time, is like I don't mind, but bruh, if the video is longer than 30 minutes, it's gonna take me some hours to upload.
Yeah, you have to cut it and stuff. Otherwise, it's like forever. Like, yeah.
And I feel like cutting the video during the reaction because it's not like a real one. Because you know they'll fucking drag you in the comments. Bitch, she didn't actually react. It's like kiss my ass.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, it's my video.
Right.
No, you have to react to the story time. My first train experience. It's so good. It's so good.
Wait, her first train? What? How far back is that?
That's like her second video. Her second video ever posted. It's after Ho Rules. Ho Rules is a good one too.
Ho Rules?
Yeah. They're all good. They're all pretty good.
Oh, her first train experience is only 11 minutes. Bitch, that might be the reaction.
That was my first introduction to her. Caitlin Page is the one who like got me on her too.
Caitlin Page.
Yeah.
Caitlin Page was in the chat. I don't think I subscribed. Or
Caitlin Page is like, she was the first one that saw it, and I watched her video where she was talking about it, and I was like, I'm into this. Like, and then I had to go and look. Like one of her videos is pet peeve / shit I don't like, smelly ball sacks, etc. Like, how is that not? That's iconic. Like that in itself is iconic. I wonder if she's monetized. I feel like a lot of this shit could not be monetized.
I live for a person just coming on here telling their damn story. I live for that shit.
I guess she got into a lot of trouble because she would like have sex with like a lot of rappers in the like Toronto area and then like talk about it and like get them in trouble. So I apparently she's had like a lot of really like violent interactions with a lot of men out there, which is like super sad. But
it is sad.
But do not Google her. Do not Google her name because you're gonna end up on Pornhub so fast, where she's just like Instagram living herself having sex with random dudes. It's so crazy.
I live.
She just doesn't give a fuck. She does not care.
Oh my god. Okay. Got some tea.
She's pretty funny.
I live for the bullshit. I'm here for all the YouTube bullshit. So much bullshit on YouTube. It's so much.
What was that, girl?
I was like, she's over there. She's Googling. She's over there Googling.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
It's so true.
I live for it. I do.
God.
Right. I love it too. I'm into it. Oh my god! How long have we been on here for? Like 2 hours?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
What's the date?
Jesus Cristo. Yeah, we've been on here for a long time. I actually need to go soon because I have to go and meet up with some friends later. But
it was great talking with y'all.
This was fun. Yes. This was like impromptu as fuck, but like this was a lot of fun. Like
hell yeah.
In a way, my whole shit breaking was kind of like a blessing in disguise. Because it was like, hey, and you know what? Amberlynn came and popped her little curdlet head in here and was like, "Hey."
She ain't gonna.
Yes.
It was the only time she's ever. Well, no, I was gonna say it's the only time she's acknowledged me. She's acknowledged me before, but this is the first time I've been blessed with her presence during one of my. So maybe I'll get a reaction video soon. Somebody tells me that's a no, but we'll see. Even with that $3,000 MacBook, she couldn't figure out how to put a video in a video.
I know, right? The fucking split screen. Fucking iMovie on the iPhone does that shit.
Yeah, it's not even that hard. It's not that hard to like record the video and then put it in the fucking video with you. Like, come on, girl. That's like, you can Google that, bitch. The thing, I think the thing that gets people to with that shit is like she has nothing but time on her hands to figure it out. So it's you have no excuse.
I love you.
I love you guys too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and like and joining me and making this pop-in live stream. Remember, go and subscribe to A Girl Comics. She also, do you do Twitter too, A Girl? Yeah, you do.
Yes.
So go at A Girl Comics. Remember to go and subscribe to the Life of a Free Spirit. She's dope. She's been in the game for a while too. And she has Twitter and Instagram too. Always pop in. Always posting the body yaddy yaddy shots.
Hey, people get surgery to look like me. I am very proud to be
true.
Like
it's true. I mean, I got a donk too. It's just I don't know if everyone wants to see it, so I don't really show it that much. But yours is very pretty and lovely, and I enjoy it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Egg Girl really is a good artist, and also too, I just want everybody to know in the chat. My fucking life, my life, bitch. My channel is about my life. So if you want me to like only like do Amberlynn and all that, like I really can't deal. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to hear about my life and shit, then you don't have to subscribe. But I live for Egg Girl. I really do love you, girl. I swear.
And I love your videos. I watch every single one of your videos.
I love you.
I mean, my favorite is that one with the wig with the pony hair and like the story and like the build up and
the hungover.
Oh, so good.
Oh, my Latin lover, who I'll probably never see again. It's so fucking bittersweet.
Me and Latin lovers, aren't they the best?
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys to all the super chatters and to all the people that tuned in. Until next time, toodles.
Bye. Peace out.